Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Liseys' story, Episode 4, Jim Dandy. Let's do it. So welcome back to my ongoing review series for Liseys' story. If you've been watching the reviews so far, you know that I'm pretty mixed on this show, and that much as I love Stephen King, I wasn't a huge fan of the novel either. But there are definitely things that I really do like about this series so far. I think it's a visual feast, I think most of the performances are really strong, and I love the opening titles. And I hate to say it, but this is the first episode so far that I straight up did not enjoy. It had some upside. The time spent in Booyah Moon was, as per usual, like eerily gorgeous. The whole episode was shot really well, and I really dig the weird little surreal moments that the show drops in from time to time. Kind of reminds me of the King series Mr. Mercedes, which I recommend, it's really good. And this episode had a really strong soundtrack. Here's something I never thought I would say. I did not like Julianne Moore in this episode, and I'm a Julianne Moore fan. I don't know if it was her acting choices or if it was what the director asked her to do, but it really didn't work for me at all. It was also partially just the way her character was written in this one, but she's got a couple moments where she lets out like a bellow of rage and pain, and it just felt really forced and fake to me. And Dane DeHaan continues to underwhelm me as the villain. Even in the moments where he's being violent, I just don't find him menacing at all. I also find his characterization really dull. And dull is a word I would use to describe much of this episode. I'm not going to say it's a filler episode. There's definitely stuff in this one to move the story forward, but not that much. A lot of this one is flashbacks, but much of that is to stuff we've already seen, even though it's more fleshed out and recontextualized here. I honestly found myself not caring all that much. There is some violence in here, as I mentioned, even though we don't see it explicitly. Like the camera's pointed at the aggressor's back and we can't really see the victim or the blows. And that's fine by me. Sometimes what you don't see is more disturbing anyway. But it just looked so unconvincing to me. Even just the way it's shot, it's clear that these two people are way too far apart for there to be any physical contact. Admittedly, and this is a huge pet peeve of mine, but I hate it in a movie or a TV show where you see a musician and they're clearly not playing. I get it if you need a specific actor to play a certain role and they don't know how to play, you sort of do the best you can. But here literally we see a band, nobody's acting, they're just playing, and the drummer wasn't even close. And finally, the dialogue in here didn't work for me at all. I've said in previous reviews that while I think King is great at writing dialogue in his books, it often doesn't translate that well to the screen, particularly when he's writing the teleplay. It's been an issue with this whole series for me so far. Here we see Liseys revisiting memories of her husband Scott, and she's repeating the words he said to her out loud when she's by herself. That works in a book as interior monologue, but saying it out loud on screen often comes across hokey to me, and it really did in this one. As I said, I'm pretty mixed on this series, and this was the weakest episode so far for me. But hey, we're halfway through the series at this point. I'm committed. I'll see it through. So those are my thoughts on episode 4 of Liseys' story. Now I want to know, have you seen it? What did you think about it? What's your favorite book-to-screen adaptation of all time? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below. Let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. It just helps the video get out to more people, helps the channel grow. I appreciate it very much. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, Liseys' story, all that good stuff. Hope you guys are all safe and healthy. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care.